I actually had a burglary suspect jump through my backyard. And I remember kind of like peeking out the back window, and I saw like 2 or 3 police officers jump the fence and come into the backyard and take him into custody. And I remember the feeling of relief that I had when it was all over, and I was like, man, I want to do that. That's a cool job. When I turned 21, that's when you can do the LAPD Academy, and I got in, got hired. It's a different world. You get a lot of exposure very quickly. I initially did my probation in the Valley Division in Van Nuys. So it's a little bit slower. It's not slow, it's still LAPD, but it definitely is not other parts of Los Angeles. When Nipsey Hussle was murdered in South Central LA, I got sent down there. Kind of looked around, and there's a lot of chaos going on at the time, and I was like, I gotta get down here. I wanted to go to a state that was known to back their police officers, so I didn't want to have that concern anymore. That fear of looking over your shoulder while I was doing my job was not something I was interested in. I had several buddies leave LAPD, the division that I worked at in South Central prior, and I talked to them and they said, hey man, there are 2 departments you need to look at. Grand Prairie and Irving. I would say those are the 2 best departments in the area. I contacted Irving first, and I started speaking with them, and everybody I spoke with, it just felt like the right fit immediately. I never even spoke with Grand Prairie. I worked in a part of LA that I wouldn't even eat at a restaurant. We would drive elsewhere. You didn't know who's gonna be messing with your food. You didn't really know what was gonna happen. So to be here and to be constantly approached by citizens and thanked for your service, and that's a whole new experience for me. Not only the citizens, but the chief, up, top, down. You feel a lot of support here. I don't have any regrets. I mean, definitely, is it a different speed? Yes, it is a slower speed, but that's what I was expecting. I didn't think I was gonna leave LA and come to LA. You know, it's not why I left. So I knew going into it that it was gonna be different, but I've had 0 regrets. All the officers have been incredibly welcoming. The police work is still police work. You're gonna get it anywhere.